Hey, what's going on, guys? It is me, DXFDMUA. What's going on? How you doing? So, ever since last week's video with the drag look, if you didn't see that, go check it out. I have been really wanting to do more things that are really out of my comfort zone and things that I typically don't do usually. So today, I don't really know what I want to do, but I can see it, I picture it. I don't know. So just stay along with me, stay with this journey, and we are going to figure this out together. But we're going to see. We're going to do something. I feel like it's going to be fresh and funky. So guys, go ahead and grab a snack, get some tea, and if you are ready and want to know what's about to go down, because I don't know what's about to go down, then stay tuned. Okay, baby? All right, y'all, so my skin, I just prepped it by putting on some moisturizer and all my skincare goodness. And this is good when you are about to put a whole lot of gook on your face to have a nice barrier and make it nice and ready for that goodness. Okay, y'all, so for this look today, I am going to be gluing down my eyebrows again. So I am just taking some alcohol and we're just going to clean up the oils that could be on the eyebrows. Okay, guys, so I already went ahead and did my brow coverage. If you guys don't know how to do that, go ahead and watch my drag transformation video that I posted last week on how you get that brow coverage. I do feel like that the brows came out a lot more smoother on this episode because last week's was a little chunky on this side, but today I really feel like I did a good job with the brow coverage, and I'm shook. So I'm just going to be using the NYX Gotcha Cover Concealer. We're just going to use that concealer and pop it right on top of the brow to get rid of any color. Now I'm going to go in with a foundation brush to really just press that concealer in. I went ahead and blocked my eyebrows, and I do feel like that this came out a lot more smoother compared to the last time. The last time was very rough. But today, I feel like this looks pretty good. All right, y'all, so now I'm just going to go in with my Becca Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Sienna. We just going to bop this all over our face. Okay, y'all, so now we're going to use my favorite concealer. This is the Benefit Boiing Concealer, and I am running really low, and I'm kind of depressed about it. But we are just going to highlight our under eyes just as usual. Okay, and I'm just going to blend that out using a flat brush. Okay, y'all, so I blended out my concealer. Now I'm just going to go in with my Anastasia Contouring Highlighting Palette and dip into this light color here, which is called Nude. And what I'm going to do for that is just use that to really help brighten up my under eye a lot more. And then I'm just going to put some of that on the middle of my chin, right on my upper lip, and then in the center of my forehead. Okay, y'all, so I'm also going to do some cream contouring using the same palette, and I'm going to dip into this shade here called Karab. I'm just going to use my all-time favorite cream contouring brush. And then what I did for that cream contour is I took it down and then I start to round it right towards the mouth to make it look like my cheeks were a little bit more sunken in. And then I also put a little bit of contour on the tip of my chin to make it look a little bit more pointier. And then I am going to take my same cream contouring shade, dip into the shade right here called Chocolate, and run that along the sides of my nose for a nose contour. Okay, dipping right back into this light shade using the back of my brush. And to really help just give us that nose snatch look, we're going to take that and pop that right on the tip of our nose, just like that. Nope. Then I'm just going to take the rest of the product on the brush. Also, I just took that contour shade and ran it along my jawline to make sure it was nice and curved. Now I'm just going to go in using my Banana Light powder, and we're just going to set the rest of this makeup. And then I'm just going to use a little bit more powder to bake right underneath my under eye. Okay, y'all, so once you get to this point, if you're not looking crazy yet, then that means that you are doing it wrong. You need to look crazy in order to get to success. I am just taking my powder brush and I'm just blending off that bake. Okay, and then once we kind of have our template on how we want the face to lay, it is now time to go on top with your powder contours. And today for my powder contour, I will be using, y'all know, my all-time favorite Woosh palette. And using the shade here, we are just going to use that shade to really, really pull out our cheekbones. And I'm just packing a little bit more product right in this area to make sure it is a little bit more hollower. Okay, y'all, and next I'm going to take my Anastasia. Next, I'm going to take my Anastasia bronzer and then just pop that right along the sides of my nose contour template. And then I'm just going to take that color and start to bring it right into my inner corner part of my eye. So we can look like we have that, like, you know that nose to eye moment, that thing. And then now what I'm going to do is just take my Beauty Blender sponge and take the more sharp half and start to focus on making this nose contour as smooth and sharp as I can. So now what I'm about to do is something that's going to probably be a little tricky. I'm going to really start to deepen my contours using black. Now I'm trying to go for this like alien-esque type look, and using black in my contours is going to make things look really deep and pressed in. So I'm going to be using my James Charles black. They formulated this black to be something that you'll gradually add on, and it's not very intense at once, which I love. This is great for building. So we're going to use this black to build up our contours. And then I added a couple contour lines going down the middle of my throat to make my throat look a little bit more skinnier. And then I'm just taking this highlighter shade right here, and I'm just gonna pop that right in the center. Y'all, listen, y'all, I'm trying. I've been big all my life, so I've never been able to see that so instinctively, and I think that's how it looked. Sure. I'm just going to use a little bit of black to put that right in my Cupid's bow to make it look a little bit more deeper, if that makes sense. And now I'm adding some black to the outer corners of my forehead to give it more of a circular, woman-like appearance. Then I took the color right here to almost make like a new temple. All right, y'all, so I'm just going to take a little bit more powder and start to rebake my under eye. Okay, so now that we're nice and baked and I look crazy, I still don't know if this is going to turn out okay or not, but we'll see. I feel like I look like a billy goat. What I'm now going to do is take my all-time favorite primer. This is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and we're just going to start to swipe this right across our eyelids. Today for my eyes, I am going to go a little bit smoky, so sticking with my James Charles palette, I am going to dip into the shade right here. And what I'm going to start to do is just actually follow the inside of that nose contour. All right, so next I'm going to go in with a little bit more of a preciser brush, and I'm going to dip into this shade Black. And I'm just going to start to run that along the bottom side of that brown that I just added. And I just took that black and brought it into my nose contour. And now I'm taking a precise brush and giving myself a wing-like shadow effect. So now what I'm going to do is just take some of my LA Girl Pro Concealer. We are just going to cut my new inner crease. And then I'm just going to set the concealer using this color right here. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, y'all, so now that I have my crease cut, I'm going to go in with my Clinique Pretty Easy liquid eyeliner. Right where my crease is, I'm just going to take that liner and run it along my actual crease. So now I'm just going to go back in with that brown that I used right as my transition color, and I'm going to run that right underneath the eye as well. And then I'm going to go in with my black eyeshadow and line that on top of that brown under the eye. And then I'm just going to go in with my black liquid liner and extend my inner corner. Okay, y'all, so I did pop a little bit of white right into my inner corner. Boom, boom. All right, so I'm just going to coat my lashes with some mascara. Okay, y'all, so I'm just going to pop on my lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I just dust off my bake and I actually took a little bit of that white eyeliner and also popped it right in the center of my nose. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of the face from the James Charles palette, which is that shade here. And I'm going to just pop that right on my, I guess you would call, brow bone highlight. I don't have any brows. All right, y'all, so I'm just going to take some setting spray and set this mug. And then while the face is a little bit wet, I'm going to go in with my highlighter. And for my highlight today, we will be using the Huda Beauty highlighter palette. Oh, so stunning. And looks like that. I'm going to dip into the shade right here. And then I'm just going to pop that highlighter on the highest part of my new cheekbone. And then today for lips, I'm going to be using... oh, goodness. And today for lips, I'm going to be using my Anastasia lip kit. And we're going to dip right into this shade, which is a black. Okay, y'all, so I did my lips. I did a black, put a little bit of white in the center to give you more of a pout. This is good. I'm going to go pop on the rest of my outfit and I'll be right back. Guys, this is the finished look. What you think? I had so much fun doing this look. I'm also living for this nice browless look. It like really makes me look like, you know, Jeffree Star, you know, that moment. These contacts actually are clocks. They're pretty cool. Okay, y'all, and this is the finished look. I popped these contacts in. They are irritating my eyes so bad. As y'all can see, it's already red. It is running like crazy, but they're cute because they're not used to these certain type of contacts. Kind of upset because I did all this work and now my makeup is starting to mess up there, but it is okay because after I take these contacts out, I ain't washing my face. Sorry, I'm talking so fast. I just really want to take these contacts out so I can end this video because they're a little painful. Whoa! Guys, thank you so much for watching my video today. I really had so much fun just doing something really different and really out of my element. It's not so gorgeous, beautiful, but it is glam and it's giving you that look, you know? Guys, again, thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, be original. Out.